Welcome to A Mason's Work, the podcast where we review Masonic symbols and illustrate how they can be used to solve problems in everyday life. With your host, Brian Mattox, a proud member of the Craftsman Online Media Network.
I'm reluctant to use words like sacred space because they're loaded and they mean different things to different people. But I want to remind you that in your preparation for your degree work, that was guidance on preparing yourself for how to comport yourself in a general lodge meeting. This wasn't just your preparation for a degree. This was preparation for lodge, and use the finger quotes. It's preparation for the big L lodge. And so when you are preparing to go into a lodge meeting, you should be preparing to go without the trappings of your everyday life, right? So you're going to leave all of your rank and title and all of that stuff behind. The money and metallic, the money and all of that sort of social capital that you may have, you normally used to walking around and leveraging. You're going to drop all of your offensive and defensive kind of perspectives. You're going to go in bare feet. You're going to go in humbled before what the lodge could be. Now, that preparation that you undergo to go into lodge is vital to creating the lodge as it should be. If you're like most lodges, your lodges isn't that. Right, and that's a sad reality of the Masonic experience for a lot of people. But the only way to fix it is to start, right? And there's going to be times when you walk in that way, and you'll find that other guys haven't, and that's unfortunate, right? So you're going to find that there's some folks out there that want to sit there and argue about the green beans, or they want to talk, at length about their favorite political thing or their favorite charity. And that all seems fine and good. What's the harm in letting them do that? But when you come to the table in your most vulnerable, in your most open state, for you and for me, that might mean that you're a little bit more sensitive than normal. You're a little bit more raw. And so when you have guys that are bringing you down to, an argument about, what color the placemat should be or something, you need to help them understand that the lodge you're creating is a place where guys may be seeking enlightenment. They may be looking for help, aid, and assistance. They might be trying to move themselves to the next level. And in that process, it means different things. So you want to help the guys that are operating maybe at a more elementary level of this, do some education in your lodge, get them engaged in the process, teach them about the first degree, have them participate in the first degree, have them be a guide. This is a great way for them to kind of reiterate or remember some of the things that they may have gone through that they have forgotten. So, and in the same way, if you've forgotten yourself, which happens, go be a guide. And restart the process, restart your own indoctrination in those principles and that understanding.
The views represented in this podcast are those of the speaker alone and are not representative of any grand or subordinate lodge.
Hi, Brian here. I wanted to thank you so much for listening to this episode. If you have any suggestions or guidance for further episodes you'd like to see or hear, whatever the case may be, please don't hesitate to reach out to me at amasonswork.com, and we will try and incorporate your suggestions into a future recording. Thanks.
Freemasonry teaches us that the true work is within, a lifelong journey of reflection, discipline, and discovery. At A Mason's Work, we help Masons bring out their best selves through meaningful self-inquiry and symbolic practice. From personal reflection to lodge engagement, we offer tools that turn symbols into action. Visit us at amasonswork.com. The work is within, The time is now.